Hey everyone, I'm Critbuff and I try weapons in Destiny 2 so you don't have to. I'm here today with a review of the Lorentz Driver, the Season of the Lost Season Pass exotic weapon. Season Pass owners can claim this weapon immediately after logging into the game on their Guardians. Just open up your Season Pass in-game and collect this exotic for yourself. This Void Energy Special Ammo Linear Fusion Rifle comes with the exotic trait EM Anomaly. Precision final blows with this weapon create implosions that pull in nearby targets and damage them with an additional detonation. This weapon's second exotic trait is Lagrangian Sight. This weapon marks targets on your screen, and final blows on marked targets generate a telemetry pattern. Picking up these patterns returns nearly a third of a used ability's energy if that's the only ability you have on cooldown. Collecting 3 of these patterns in a single life buffs this weapon's damage by a significant percentage for 30 seconds. Picking up additional telemetry patterns while this perk is active refreshes the buff's duration to 30 seconds. A quick side note, that tracking now only works in PvE, thankfully. The range on the Void Implosion is roughly 9 meters, and it can't pull in every type of enemy. Bosses and Hive Shriekers are 2 examples of enemies immune to being pulled into the anomaly. They'll still take damage if they're within the detonation's blast radius though, and for PvP, the detonation's blast damage isn't enough to kill Guardians at full health at base. More on that later in the video. This weapon's catalyst is locked behind a quest you pick up from Banshee 44, the gunsmith in the tower. This quest has you defeat 50 challenging combatants in PvE, 50 Guardians in either the Crucible or Gambit, and 15 champions or high-value targets. You don't need to use the Lorentz Driver for this step if you don't want to. The second step has you collecting 200 points of calibration data from playlist activities, defeating 50 Guardians with the Lorentz Driver in the Crucible or Gambit, and defeating 100 combatants with the weapon in PvE. You must get those Guardians and combatant defeats while using the Lorentz Driver to complete this step of the quest. The calibration data is collected by completing strikes, Crucible, or Gambit matches, and you can use any weapons you want for that step. I don't think you should focus on completing this quest until you unlock the ×4 bonus progress, locked behind finishing the 22nd level of the Season Pass. The catalyst on this gun is amazing, but it's not grind out 200 strikes in one day levels of amazing. This quest and the weapons catalyst are there for players to work towards naturally as they play Season of the Lost over time, enjoying the new activities and story for the season along the way. Return to the gunsmith after you complete the step to claim the Lorentz Driver's Masterwork catalyst. You need to defeat 400 enemies with Lorentz Driver to complete the catalyst, which is easy given the weapon's ad clearing potential. Once masterworked, this catalyst gives you enhanced radar when you equip this exotic and enables any final blow with this weapon to create a void implosion while Lagrangian Sight is active. The enhanced radar is just like the improved radar from the top Tree Night Stalker subclass. This makes the exotic very useful when you're tracking down chests and collectibles in an area. It also slices up your radar into several smaller wedges, making it easier to track enemies in-game. The telemetry patterns that defeated enemies drop will also appear on the radar as chests. Creating void implosions with any final blow while dealing extra damage for 30 seconds makes this arguably one of the best exotic weapons currently in Destiny 2. This exotic shines whenever ad clear is a priority, which is a lot of the game. Newer Grandmaster Nightfalls like Lastway and returning strikes like Fallen Saber, The Disgraced, and Devil's Lair are packed with minor enemies who are harder to kill thanks to the power level difference created by the contest modifier. These combatants usually survive several shots from anything short of a powerful ability or a special or power ammo weapon. That's where the extra damage from Lagrangian Sight makes the difference. It's not just the powerful catalyst that turns Lorentz Driver into a workhorse in PvE. There are several seasonal artifact mods focused on improving fusion and linear fusion rifle performance this season. First, we have the Fusion Scavenger mod on the Wayfinder's Compass. Fusion and linear fusion rifles get bonus reserves when picking up ammo used by these weapons. Next, there's Unstoppable Fusion Rifles. Aiming down fusion and linear fusion rifle sights loads a round which stuns unshielded, unstoppable champions. Finally, in the last row, there's Particle Deconstruction. Dealing damage to an enemy in PvE with a fusion or linear fusion rifle grants bonus damage with those weapons for a short time, stacking up to 5 times. So yeah, there's a lot going right for this weapon this season. For PvP, the driver hits Guardians in the Crucible for 568 damage on a headshot, with the detonation dealing 120 points of damage on a hit. Players don't take extra damage for being closer to the implosion than is somebody else. Anyone hit by the blast takes the same amount of damage, unless they're using an ability or mechanic to reduce the damage they take. You can kill enemy players with a body shot in the Crucible if you combine the extra damage from Lagrangian Sight with another damage bonus like a Warlock's Empowering Rift. This combination also gives the Void Implosion enough damage to kill Guardians at full health within its blast radius. So what do you think of the Lorentz Driver? Sound off in the comments section to let us know. That's all for today, Guardians. Bye for now.